Na beira do mar, lembro de você. O vento sussurra o que eu quis dizer. Tua voz ficou no ar como uma canção a me embalar. Teus olhos brilhavam feito luar e o tempo parava só pra escutar.
Hello everyone, how have you been over the past week? DJ Steve J is back with you again. The music I will introduce on today's 15th broadcast is Brazilian Samba and Bossa Nova. Brazilian music has African characteristics, namely strong and diverse percussion rhythms and a vocal style in call and response form, but it does not pursue rhythm alone like African American music. Brazilian music, which has absorbed the beautiful melodies of medieval Portugal through long Portuguese colonial rule, has developed a unique sound by constructing lovely melodies and harmonies on top of lively rhythms. Furthermore, Brazilian music possesses a high degree of poetic beauty in its lyrics due to the influence of Portuguese music and culture and is characterized by a unique emotion of sorrow called saudade. When gold was discovered in southeastern Brazil in 1696, Rio became a center of commerce and finance and accumulated enormous wealth by cultivating the high value-added export crop of coffee. In Rio, which was in the spotlight as a new cultural center, the music that was popular before samba was coro. Coro, Rio de Janeiro's representative instrumental music, was born when European dance music such as polka changed under the influence of Portugal's unique and sentimental accents and Africa's lively rhythms. Now, let's listen to Bragero, a piece performed by Ernesto Nazareth, a Brazilian composer and pianist who is especially famous for composing creative coro pieces. Next, let's learn about samba music. The origin of samba dates back to when Africans were brought to Brazil as slaves and forced to work on plantations in Bahia, the current northeastern region of Brazil. They forgot the pain of everyday life while dancing samba barefoot to the hypnotic beat of African drums. The name samba originally came from the Angolan dance samba. Samba means touching the belly button to request a dance and was used as a general term for many Afro-Brazilian dances until the late 19th century. Samba is the culmination of Portuguese Catholic culture and African indigenous culture combined in Brazil, and it can be said to be the essence of Latin American popular culture, developing through the most vibrant and beloved carnival. Next, let's learn about Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova was born in the 1960s from great Brazilian music reformers including Antonio Carlos Jobim and João Gilberto and has been enjoyed as timeless music to this day. Bossa Nova means new trend or new sense in Portuguese and refers to melody-centered music that added a sense of modern jazz to samba. Although it borrowed rhythm from samba, Bossa Nova is not as intense and primitive as samba, rather, it has an intellectual and urban sensibility. Samba, which originated from the music of black Africans, has become localized as Brazilian music, but upper-class white Brazilians still felt emotionally distant from samba. Samba, containing the joys and sorrows of the common people, was meant for the poor in big cities and was burdensome for the middle class with a certain level of wealth to listen to as music for appreciation. Thus, upper-class white people sought music that suited their emotions, and the form that naturally emerged in response to this demand was bossa nova. Bossa Nova was also influenced by the cool jazz of the 1950s in the United States, which represented a cold and intellectual white taste, played by cool jazz musicians such as Jerry Mulligan and Chet Baker. You can listen to all the broadcasts on PodBean for English broadcasts and on Spoon Radio for Korean broadcasts. Thank you.
Cheio de calor, saudade do teu olhar que me sonhar no compasso da paixão. Bossa doce, coração, te perdi sem entender, mas teu riso ficou em mim como o sol no fim. As noites agora falam de nós.